A News 2 I-Team investigation.
In a first-of-its-kind crime prevention project in South Carolina, the I-Team sent surveys to South Carolina Department of Corrections inmates serving time for burglary or breaking and entering.
The survey asked how inmates pick their targets, how they got into houses, and how you could stop a crook from breaking into your home. News 2 investigator Rebecca Collette joins us with the results of the surveys.
Good evening. I sent hundreds of emails back and forth with inmates of the Department of Corrections. And what I learned is some of the ways we try to protect ourselves aren't actually deterrents to would-be crooks. But they did share their best advice to protect your home. The I-Team fired off surveys to 70 inmates serving time in prisons across the state. And one thing is clear. Dogs won't necessarily deter them from breaking into your home. A whopping 75% say the size of the dog could deter them. One inmate says he would pack dog treats in his pocket before breaking into homes. Before breaking in, most knocked, and if someone answered, one of the inmates said he would just lie about why he was there. In 2015, according to the FBI, there were nearly 8 million property crime offenses in the nation. Of those, only 12.9% of burglary crimes were closed. While a third of the inmates in our poll say home security systems wouldn't stop them, half say video cameras would. And Lieutenant Santana with the Somerville Police Department says police are working more and more with home security systems to bust burglars and close cases.
We're getting a lot of help from homeowners that have video surveillance installed. That way, if you do become a victim, we have information to go off of.
As for other deterrents like lights on timers when people aren't home, several inmates said that didn't stop them. A better method, some suggested, was leaving a TV or radio on when a resident was gone. 11% say they just went right through the front door. A third say they looked for French or sliding glass doors. Another third say they would look for a window. Lieutenant Santana says they usually try to stay out of sight.
The doors that they're choosing to go through, that these suspects choose to go through, are generally in areas that give them some type of cover. So we have seen in the backyard is usually how they gain entry.
Inmates said they were most interested in electronics, guns, jewelry, and cash.
Items that they can grab quickly.
According to the FBI, property crimes in 2015 resulted in losses estimated at $14.3 billion. Lieutenant Santana says police are seeing a new commodity crooks are looking for: personal information like bank statements, checks, and social security numbers.
So once they have that information, they take that and then they go from committing a burglary to potentially selling that information or committing fraudulent activity using the information that they stole from your residence.
As for that best advice, one of the inmates told me this time of year it's particularly important not to put out boxes of expensive gifts. He says don't leave it curbside because it alerts intruders of what you have inside your home. Coming up tonight on News 2 at 11 o'clock, I'm working with a security expert to identify weaknesses around a home. Rebecca Collette, News 2.